Yo! Okay. This is kind of a big deal. We have a little issue here. I don't know if Wolf Watch Club's going to want me to say this, but I've peeked behind the curtain, and one person keeps winning! Alright, Mark! And I'm not talking about the owner of Wolf Watch Club, M-A-R-K. I'm talking about the infamous M-A-R-C. And, this person, you know, they won the, I believe it was the Fume, not Super Ocean, the Fume Aquaterra Omega. Then they won a $40 credit on wolfwatchclub.com. And then they won the freaking Wimbledon. So I can only assume that they used that $40 credit to enter into this competition, which would be horrific, because it seems like if the trend is what the trend is, he's going to win. So we need to stop him, and I'm actually going to go ahead and give him a call. We're going to go ahead and see if if we can scare him into not joining. 1 second. How's everybody doing today, by the way? Gonna make sure that we get some people in the chat. Make sure. 1 second, party people. I'm opening up the chat window so that I can see all of you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people at home. We got Scramble North. We got Keith Gregg. We got Gabriel. And we have, let's see. Oh, a notification from YouTube. We're also going to be speaking to Gabriel, who has been making some content helping me out over at the Wolf Watch Club, doing some interviews and stuff. And again, I'm here as a paid partner. I'm not, choosing the winners. I am not handling the ticket sales or anything like that. Neither is Gabriel. We're just helping kind of make content. And of course, if you're watching this here, you're seeing me help out with the live stream. He's not picking up. He's not picking up. I'm going to make sure that he picks up. You know what? I'm going to FaceTime him real quick. And we're going to power dial him too, by the way. Like, if he doesn't pick up now, fear not. Dude, he said no. Let me see. I told you we're power dialing him.
Hello.
Mark, is this TikTok with Doc?
This is TikTok with Doc.
Okay, so you're live, actually. Normally I call people and do a little, spiel, hey, I'm going to call you on a live stream real quick, so the first time you pick up isn't in front of the internet. But we've already spoken, because we spoke last week when you won the freaking Wimbledon.
Yeah. And 2 weeks before that, it was the Aquaterra.
Okay, you don't need to rub it in. So what do people have to what do people have to do to make sure you don't win this time? Because I'm here with the current competition pulled up. Everyone can see it at home. And it's we have 2 competitions going. We have a month long, right, for the Sprite. And we have a Breitling Super Ocean Winner's Choice, where the winner will be able to pick which Super Ocean variant they want. Now, this is interesting to me, because if I recall correctly, you won $40 for a future Wolf Watch Club, competition. Here's the question everyone is asking, and by everyone, I mean Keith Gregg. There's a person named Keith Gregg that says, I thought he was going to sit this one out. Did you or did you not put this $40 towards the Breitling?
I did put this $40 towards the Breitling. I also referred a friend and got some credits that way as well. I don't know if you guys have seen Mark's Instagram post, but he's been putting out information saying, hey, I want to put this back into the community. I'm giving $20 to your friend. I'm giving $35 to you because I want to keep this all in-house.
Interesting. So
I got some monetary, had some funds coming my way, and I thought, these again with the Wimbledon and with the Aquaterra, I said to myself, George, these numbers are too low. I said these numbers are too low, and it would be dumb of me. It would be dumb of me not to take advantage of outstanding odds.
Yes. So here's the thing: we're doing a little game today that you have not been filled in on, by the way. So this is great. Now that you're live, you're like, what? We're gonna try to see who can beat Mark, because we cannot let him win another thing from Wolf Watch Club. And listen, I have no real stake in this because, as I've said, and I have to legally say this, I am a paid partner. All right, so what you are seeing now is a paid promotion. I am Jory Goodman. You see me on the Time Teller channel. But I am not an executive officer at Wolf Watch Club. And neither is this Mark, M-A-R-C, right? You're a doctor, correct?
I am a doctoral candidate at Sac State.
Okay.
So I'm nowhere near even where Wolf Watch Club is even located.
Okay. So we don't really have a stake in this so much as, like, if Wolf Watch Club doesn't sell a single ticket, like, it's no skin off my back, really, right? I want them to do well because I believe in what they do, and I like these competitions. They're so electric and so exciting. But now it's a little personal because I want more of you to purchase tickets just so this Mark doesn't have to win again. I'm sorry, dude. I love you, and best of luck. But seriously, it's a $30 entry. It's a very low barrier to entry. I think the majority of the ticket prices have been $39.99 and up. But for this Breitling winner's choice, it's $30. And then if we scroll down here, it's only $15. And there's 14 days left to get a full fat Rolex Sprite. Now here's my question, Mark. Did you enter for the Rolex Sprite?
I have not entered for the Rolex Sprite.
Interesting. Is there a reason for that?
I've got time.
He's got time. Okay. And this is something that I want to bring up to the people at home. It's this feeling of, these draws are kind of staggered. It's like one or two a week, and then there's one long one for the month. And just from what I'm hearing from the Wolf Watch Club guys, a lot of winners have purchased tickets right at the end on Sunday during the live streams. Now, it's not that if you purchase the tickets during the live streams, somehow you have like preferential treatment, because everything is done over at randomdraws.com. But what I will say is there's something to it, because a lot of people are just like thinking, I got time. And then the day of, they're like, you know what, I'm going to do it. And they end up winning. So I think there is something to that. What do you think, Mark?
I won on the Aquaterra with a last-minute purchase. And I'm going to tell you now, I didn't purchase my tickets until today.
Oh, for the Breitling?
For the Breitling. And I gave myself my own little competition that I'm doing, and I decided to myself that whoever held the highest ticket count, I was going to match them. And someone purchased 15, I matched them. Someone went up to 20, I matched them. And then I just realized somebody went up to 23. And if you guys look at the website right now, I just went up to 23.
So now I'm learning something. It's not so much that I am telling you guys to compete with Mark and beat him. Now we hear that he is actively fighting against us. So guys, he's going to literally match whatever the highest ticket count is. We need to stop him. And no one person, by the way, I believe it's capped, and over on Wolf Watch Club side, no one person can garner over a 10% stake of like the lot. So no one can just come and be like the big fish and just automatically win the competition. But Mark has had some crazy freaking luck. You didn't win a Loyals and Royals before you won the Omega, right? The first thing you won ever was the Omega, correct?
First thing I won ever was the Omega, yeah.
Okay. But ever since then, he's been hot, boy. He won the Omega. Then he won the $40 credit on Loyals and Royals. Then he won, no, was it Runners Up? Loyals and Royals. Yeah. And then he won the straight up Wimbledon, Rolex Wimbledon. So we can't have a weekly winner that's the same person. Number one, because I'm sick of reading his name. But number two, because I'm sure Wolf Watch Club will be sick of sending one guy a crazy watch every single week. So, what is different about today? Well, we have an active, competitor. This is really a competition now. But another thing that's very interesting is, I'm going to say it. Wolf Watch Club won't say it. I'm going to say it. Wolf Watch Club, to my understanding, is the first luxury watch competition website to do a winner's choice. And I think I'm going to go ahead and say they're the first and they're the best. And here we see there's a few variants to choose from. And in this case, the winner of today's Breitling Super Ocean gets to choose exactly which Super Ocean they want. That's insane. I think that's awesome. Which one would you choose out of the ones available, Mark?
Honestly, I'm going to go with the 42 on the blue rubber brace strap that they have.
Mm-hmm.
The 44s are probably a little too large for my wrist, so that's going to be the one that I'm going to gravitate towards.
The 42 on the rubber.
Yep.
The blue.
So you've got two on the rubber. There's the blue on the rubber. That's a 42.
Yep.
You've got the black on the rubber. That's a 44.
Yep.
And then you've got the blue on the steel. That's also a 44.
Right. So essentially, you have two 44s that you can choose from and one 42. The 42 is blue, but let's say you like the blue, but you want something with a little more wrist presence. You can also choose a blue in 44. The black, I believe, is only 44, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So it's funny that this competitor knows more than me because he's probably studied everything, and and who knows? Chances are he's just going to win it again. Not. That's where you guys come in at home. That's where you guys come in.
There are so many people playing.
Dude.
There are over 60 competitors in this draw right now, and I'm just one. I'm one guy. I've got 23 tickets. Somebody else has 23 tickets. We've got another person with 15. There are so many opportunities out there, and we've got, 15 minutes left for people to get in on this?
Yep, 14.
But guys, if you haven't purchased tickets, or if you haven't purchased enough tickets, get on it, man. Beat me.
Dude, it's so funny because when I was first engaged by Wolf Watch Club, and they were like, hey, do you want to run some promos for us? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I knew that it was a skill-based competition so far as you have to answer questions before your ticket entry is posted and blah, blah, blah. That sets them apart from other, quote, lotteries and stuff. But I didn't actually think there would be, rivalry in this. You know what I mean? I didn't know there would be, an actual dude to beat. And, we actually have one. Mark is the man to beat. And listen, I'm rooting for it's kind of funny. I'm like that person that's in the stands yelling yay sports. I'm just happy for both teams as long as they have fun, right? I'm happy for everyone here as long as everyone's having fun. And I'm kind of here trying to make sure everyone has fun because I'm like the master of ceremonies, so to speak. But here's the thing. We actually have someone, Mark, who we are trying to beat. So I think that, again, even if you're not interested in the Super Ocean, I think you should play because Dude, getting one ticket at $30 just to beat this dude, it'll be worth it, and we will celebrate for sure. But let's say that you want to spend half of that. There's a month-long draw for this Rolex Sprite. This is one of the Rolexes to get, guys. I am telling you, this is such an interesting watch from Rolex. I'm doing a whole video on it, so stay tuned for that in the coming week. But any Rolex with green, we've already spoken about it on the Time Teller channel. They go crazy later on. It just is what it is. This one being a left-hand variant where the crown is flipped. It's such an interesting watch, and in decades to come, we will look back at this and being like, wow, Rolex took a big swing, and this is going to be the watch to have. So a $15 entry, it's nothing to get a watch that is so insanely sought after. It's very, very cool. So Lenny Lamb says, as a lefty, I got my tickets for the Sprite. It's refreshing, baby. Somehow, that Rolex Sprite is even better than McDonald's Sprite. I don't know, Mark, have you ever had McDonald's Sprite?
I've had McDonald's Sprite. They do a really good Diet Coke.
They do a very good Diet Coke, but McDonald's Sprite, I think they actually somehow put electricity in it. Because you take a sip and you're like, why is it spicy? But let's beat Mark. Guys, let's go ahead and beat Mark. I'm going to go ahead and actually give Gabriel a call because he has some info for us. Mark, thank you for hanging out. I really hope I don't have to read your name again today. If I do, it is what it is. Please, guys, what do you want to have happen, Mark? Be honest.
I don't know. It feels like I've lived long enough to become the villain in this story arc already. I really want somebody else to win. I really do.
Carrie B in the chat says, I'm just here to watch Marc win.
I won't be mad at it if I do, but I would be super happy if I end up winning it. And you know what? I've been starting my TikTok channel.
True.
And if I win this one, I think I'm going to do a giveaway myself.
Damn, that would be insane.
Reach a certain number of followers.
That would be insane. And Wolf Watch Club just commented, Mark, we love you. But the truth is, I'm happy if everyone's happy. I just want to see someone beat Mark. It's nothing personal, dude. I just want to see someone beat
me too.
So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and give my friend Gabriel a call, and we're going to learn about some upcoming content from the Wolf Watch Club team. All right, Mark, I love you, but I hope you lose.
Fantastic.
All right, we'll talk to you later, bro.
You enjoy your day, and I can't wait for you to read my name at number 1 later on in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. No, 9 minutes. We'll see what happens in 9 minutes.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. We'll talk to you soon, maybe.
Big maybe.
Yeah, big maybe. All right, later, dude.
Later.
Okay, so Mark's a good guy. Honestly, it's funny, like, every winner that I've had the pleasure of interacting with through Wolf Watch Club, number one, most of them have been viewers of mine, just coincidentally, and I think that it's awesome because it feels like this whole business is just a way for me to get my viewers really crazy watches. But I know that there are other people who have never heard of me that are here joining in the games, and I think that that's awesome too. But regardless, each person that I've had the pleasure of interacting with has been really, really cool, and it makes me feel like this is just a great thing. Like, true watch collectors are able to acquire and attain watches that otherwise they probably wouldn't necessarily want to spend the money on. I mean, a Rolex Sprite, Breitling Super Oceans, Wimbledons, Aquaterras, Speedmasters, Submariners, and not just any Submariners, the Starbucks, which I was very jealous about because I wanted that personally. Let's go ahead and see if we can give Gabriel a call real quick right before we have to announce the winner. Refresh.
Hello.
Okay, Gabriel, I see that you're in the chat. Just as a quick refresher, who are you and why am I talking to you?
Yeah, so my name is Gabriel. I am a watch collector here in New Jersey, and I started out as a community member playing in the draws. But eventually I got connected with Mark, and I'm now helping on the video editing and content side for Wolf Watch Club. So I've been doing interviews with winners, community members, that kind of stuff. So
Real quick, I do need to interrupt you. When you say that you connected with Mark, what do you mean by Mark? Because I just spoke to a Mark here on the phone.
That's right. Sorry, I connected with Mark D, the founder of Wolf Watch Club.
M-A-R-K. We're gonna say Mark K, which is the founder and owner and big wolf at large over at Wolf Watch Club. Not the schmuck we just spoke to who keeps winning the watches.
Not the supervillain Mark who's stealing the show over there.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, go on.
Yeah, so been creating video content for the channel. I talked to Mark the other day about his double Rolex win. That's up on the channel already.
Right.
I talked to a wonderful gentleman, Robert Vittori. He's a community member who was also featured on a blog post on the website, but we actually sat down and had an amazing conversation, just the two of us, about watches, collecting cars, everything that goes with the hobby. And then I spoke to yesterday with Greg Lewandowski, who won your favorite watch, the Starbucks.
Love that guy. And honestly, that watch couldn't have gone to a cooler dude. Mark is just awesome. Greg is just awesome. Like, just a really, really cool guy.
Greg, it was, I love talking to Greg. We talked about like Mont Blanc pens and a bunch of different stuff, his travel.
It's so funny because I spoke to Greg when he won. And after speaking to him, he was like so like energized about Wolf Watch Club. I was like, dude, you should just have your own YouTube channel doing this, because like I think that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, it lit a fire under him, and he's like, holy cow, this is awesome. And it made me feel just that much more engaged.
And he's got some very, very cool watches, which
for sure.
The rest of the pack will see once that episode goes live soon. But so that's the kind of stuff that we're doing behind the scenes.
Very cool.
Moving forward, anyone who's a winner, going to be reaching out to them, setting up an interview just to talk watches, talk their collection, their journey, how they won these crazy watches. And then we want to get more community members as well. I got a few more
100%.
A few more coming up scheduled. It's just tough because people are busy or out and about, but we're creating content behind the scenes that's going to be really exciting and really cool just for us collectors out there.
Right, and this is where I think, if I could speak for Gabriel and some of the other wolf pack out there, this is what separates us from other, not only like I would say like watch competitions, but I mean us as in the watch club. For those of you who are watching this right now, you're also part of that us. You're also part of the Wolf Watch Club. And it's because, you see Talking Watches over with like Hodinky and the dudes over there, and as good of a job as they do, and Ben Clymer, obviously a force in the industry. He's talking to people like John Mayer, and John Mayer, one thing that rubbed me the wrong way is he held a IWC Jacques Cousteau edition dive watch, and he was like, oh, this one, this is kind of like the Ford Focus of like dive watches and blah blah, referring to it being kind of a low-level watch. That's like a 5-figure watch, you know what I mean? That's like a very expensive watch for most people, and it just seems kind of out of touch. Whereas with Wolf Watch Club and the work that Gabriel is helping them do, he's actually reaching out there to the community, to the Wolf Pack, and making content showing normal people like you and I and Gabriel and Mark, the person who we just spoke to, who just love watches and love hanging out and talking about other things adjacent to the hobby. And that's one of my favorite things. And when I heard Gabriel was coming on board to help reach out to community members, I thought that was like the perfect concept. So what do you have coming up that you are the most excited about, Gabriel, if you could tell us?
Well, so I mean, we're going back and forth with a bunch of different ideas and formats that we're still trying to figure out. But right now, the interviews that I'm really excited for the community to see some of the upcoming interviews because it's just so some of the stories are just very either really funny or like super super interesting. We talked about a bunch of things like so like with Robert, we talked about, his car collection and like architecture and a bunch of different things. Greg, like I said, the pens, he talks about some of the watches that he takes when he travels around the world, things like that. We have a lot of really cool stories, and I think a lot of conversations where people will learn something new in each episode that they didn't know before, and so that's sort of what this is all about. But we're also talking about creating new formats and things like that in the future. It's just a matter of we're still trying to get in the swing of things, but content is coming.
So, grand scheme of things, guys, just so you know, Wolf Watch Club is still quite young, and I'm honored to be a part of it. If I could speak for Gabriel, I know that he's stoked about it too. And one of the things that I want to really kind of have hit home for you guys is Wolf Watch Club is not just a competition site. They're not just trying to get you to buy tickets. I mean, ultimately, that's what they would be happy for you to do because that supports everything that they're trying to accomplish here. But they're really trying to cultivate a community. And Gabriel, I know, is breaking his back trying to reach out to you guys and talk to you guys. And you know what? If any of you in the chat are interested in talking to Wolf Watch Club, hit them up, leave a comment here on the stream, or I know for a fact you can DM them. They are very, very proactive about reaching out to you guys over on Instagram. That is at Wolf Watch Club. Or honestly, if you're a viewer of mine and you just feel more comfortable talking to some face that you've seen before a bunch, you can write to me over on my Instagram or on my channel, and I will be sure to have it pushed over to the Wolf Watch Club guys. And Gabriel, we are 30 seconds out, so I want to say thank you for joining me here live. Stay tuned on the chat, and we're going to see who won the Breitling and which one they will choose.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and good luck to whoever gets that Super Ocean. Hopefully, it's not Mark. If it is Mark, I don't know if we need to do another interview with him, but who knows?
I know. We'll see what happens. All right, thanks, buddy. We'll talk soon.
Take care.
Bye-bye. All right, guys. So this might be the most exciting competition yet. It is officially over. There is 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 0 seconds left. We are going to see who, in fact, has won a Breitling Super Ocean and which one they've chosen. Now, to accomplish this, we are going to go to randomdraws.com. I've told you about this website, and I'm going to share it with you right now. So, Mark's in the chat laughing. He says, he's laughing because he's like, I'm going to go ahead and take this one home, if you don't mind. I'm going to go ahead and log in. So, this is what the website looks like, Random Draws. I've showed it to you, pretty much every week since I've been involved here at Wolf Watch Club. And we put the draw name, which for this one, obviously, will be Breitling Super Ocean. We put the organization, which, of course, will be Wolf Watch Club. I'm going to wait to get some what are called CSV files. This is very technical, I'm sure, and people are going to be kind of bored with this part, but the reason that I am reiterating all of this is because I want everyone to know exactly how this works. Okay? People are... I'm sure, on the edge of their seats, wondering how exactly one person can win 2 watches, back to back. So, we're going to make sure that everything is done perfectly well. Standard draw. I'm going ahead and plugging it in. I'm not showing you my screen right now, because I'm going into my email and I don't want you guys to see all my emails from these companies where I may or may not get anime of the adult kind. I'm joking, kind of. Let's see. Which email did you send it to? I don't have anything yet, but we will see. We will wait. We will wait. Nothing yet, but it's perfectly fine. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get to me, guys. Don't worry about it. Stand by. This is kind of the boring part because after they send it, it takes a little bit to get to me. All right, Wolf Watch Club just blasting my personal email so that all of you guys can see it. Go ahead and send me an email, guys. Let me know what you think about my channel. Yeah, I still don't have it on that email account. That's so weird. But yeah, guys, that's my personal secret email. Go ahead, take advantage of it, put it on, put it online, and let the party people know at home. I'm gonna go ahead and let the boys over at Wolf Watch Club know that I do not have it. Keith Gregg's laughing. Man, I'm gonna be getting some interesting emails later. Go ahead and send it to the other one. I'm going to text it to you. You gotta love live television, baby. Wolf Watch Club, I'm like, hey, where did you send the email? And they're like, let me dox you. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you about the file real quick, but first I'm gonna dox you live real quick. You know what? It's not even their fault because people can surmise that I probably have the email address jorygoodman@gmail.com. I just don't typically put that out there because people don't like me online and they're mean. Yeah, social security number. Hey, what's your blood type? Still don't have a single thing from you guys. I'm so sorry. Let me even check my phone and see if it's popped up there. Give me one moment, guys. Got it. Okay, now I got it. All right. So, sorry for the little hiccups, guys. When it's live television, so fear not, fear not. All right. So the way this works, all right, we take the CSV file and we put it in here. All right. This is what is going to put all the ones and zeros and the beeps and boops, and random draws does it automatically. I'm not going to show you me putting it in there because I don't want you guys to see all my files. You guys already know my personal email address. I don't need it to be any worse than that. I didn't invent email. I just tell it. Okay. Give me one moment. I have a question. Before I start putting in. So I'm going to now put, here I get to put the, I'll just show you while I'm here. Here's where I actually put what the prize is. So here I'm actually going to put, you can see some of the other prior prizes, excuse me. And I'm going to go ahead and put Breitling. And we're just going to put SO, Breitling Super Ocean, if I can, because I actually don't know which one you guys are going to choose. You guys get to choose that one. We're going to go. Okay, perfect. And they are doing runners up as they were in the past, which I'm very, very excited about. Okay, cool. This is very exciting, guys. I know. So I'm now putting in the runners up prizes because Wolf Watch Club does a very good job giving back to the people at home. You guys saw me doing this in real time last week. If you guys are confused about how this works, I literally showed you guys me typing it out. It's very boring, so I'm not showing you my screen right now, but don't worry, it's still happening. And I am deleting Mark's name from all the entries. I'm joking. Fairness, your name at Gmail wasn't a big stretch. I know, I'm joking around. It's just fun. I don't care that they doxed me. I'm joking, Wolf Watch Club, don't worry. It was just funny. Okie dokie. So, we have everything in place. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you the last step. Real quick, because I have to sign in. Make sure that I'm not a robot, because it makes me... It's so funny how it does this. It booted me from the site. I have to log in. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. We have all of the entries here, okay? Once I click this button, it does its beeps and boops and computations, and we will find out who the runners up are and who the winners are. I am going to show you, and then I'm going to pull away. If you guys can screenshot and figure out who won first, you can comment their name in the chat, but let's see. It's a little game I like to play with you guys. Let's see. Nope, don't. Woo! Did you guys see that? All right, starting with winner number 10, runner-up, Michael Sanchez from the United States. You've won a $15 credit to a future Wolf Watch Club draw. And guess what? Guess what? You could use that $15 literally for an entry for the Rolex Sprite, because that's a $15 entry, I believe. Perfect. All right, winner number 9, John Hammergren. You have won a $15 credit at Wolf Watch Club. Winner number 8, Brian Nevin. You have won a $15 credit at Wolf Watch Club. Winner number 7, Gregory Lewandowski. Can we get a round of applause for him? He was our winner of the Rolex Starbucks. Very cool dude. Winner number 6, Minor Requeno. Minor Requeno. I cannot pronounce her name. I'm going to show all the names, though. He's also from the United States. M-Y-N-O-R. Minor, maybe? Requeno? I don't know. I'm not showing the names yet. Wolf Watch Club wants me to show the names. I'm not showing the names yet, because I don't want to scroll up and then everyone sees the winner before I get to announce it. Come on. Let me edge you guys a little bit. Let me do it the way... Come on. This is showbiz, baby. Winner number 5, Trace Saha. Winner number 4, Sean Davis. By the way, winner number 5, you've won a $15 credit to Wolf Watch Club. And Sean, you've won a $15 credit. Now, winner number 3, James Shanahan. Congratulations. You've won a $30 credit at Wolf Watch Club. And winner number 2, second place, Sheldon Jessup. You've won a $30 credit at Wolf Watch Club. I am very excited to say, drum roll please, did Marc win or did he lose? Jayant Singh, you have won a Breitling Super Ocean of your choice. You have defeated Marc. Congratulations! Woo! Jayant Singh from Singapore, you are the winner of a Breitling Super Ocean of your choice. I'm going to show you all the names like Wolf Watch Club requested. Michael Sanchez, John Hammergren, Brian Nevin, Gregory Lewandowski, Minor Recino. I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Trace, Saha, Sean Davis, James Shanahan, Sheldon Jessup, and Jayant Singh. Congratulations, you have defeated Mark. And guess what? You don't even have to do a single thing. Wolf Watch Club will be reaching out to you automatically, and then Gabriel will probably also be reaching out with you because he's going to want to know about who you are, how you learned about us, and how your collection has grown, and why you chose the Breitling you chose. I would love to learn which Breitling he wants, but Giant, congratulations. Yeah, and if Giant is here in the chat, it'd be cool because maybe we could get a little bit of a chit chat. I don't know if you are here at the moment, but that'd be really fun if I could speak to you live. That'd be insane. Congrats to everybody. Now, what is happening next? We had to do it to him. We had to do it to him. I'm sorry. We had to do it to him. Another Pelagos. I've said before, a Pelagos, is probably one of... I just got a text, and I think it's from Wolf Watch Club. I think they're yelling at me. What is going on? Why won't my phone unlock? Jeez. Yeah, different time zone from Singapore. I get that. They're like, he's probably not here because he's asleep. Tudor Pelagos. Now, I've said that the Pelagos is one of the best everyday watches. If I'm not mistaken, though, isn't this the undersized one? Hold on. Which size is this, Wolf Watch Club? Can I get confirmation? This is not the full size, correct? Pelagos. I believe this is the 39. Yes, this would have to be the 39 because it doesn't have a date complication. Anyway, this is just for you guys over at Wolf Watch Club, go ahead and put a 39 behind this so people understand exactly which Tudor Pelagos this is. But as I was saying, the Tudor Pelagos, I believe, is one of the best, if not the best, sports watches, everyday sports watch. It just is incredible, right? However, it is too big for a large portion of the populace. People just simply do not want to wear a watch that ginormous, and I get it. I absolutely get it. That's why I think it was an incredible choice for Tudor to undersize it. And it's like, oh no, but it doesn't have the same water resistance. It has a crazy water resistance. This is going to be all you will ever need, and it is an insane watch. The fact that they have listened to the community, and I'm not talking about Wolf Watch Club here, I'm talking about Tudor. The fact that Tudor has listened to the community and undersized it, it's just incredible, and I think it's awesome. This is honestly a watch to get, guys, big time. Do not sleep on this. $30 an entry. I'm going to wait tonight. Wolf Watch Club is going to, they're going to fix it though. Go ahead and put a 39 there, just so that there's no confusion. I think that's awesome. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. Wolf Watch Club, thank you for having me. I'm honored to be a part of this, and I think it's just great. It is just great. All right, I will see you on the next one, same time, same place, and don't miss out, guys. What are you doing? Beat Mark, because guess what? Mark probably entered in this one now too. So don't let him win again. All right, guys, peace.